Hello, folks. Continuing on here. My next post, I had it right at the top of it. Let's let it rip. All right? So here we go. Free Flow. I think there's a beer in Vermont called Free Flow, isn't there? But anyway. Yeah, I think it's actually, isn't it made up near Middlebury Way up there? I think so. Anyway. Getting back to our Constitution and the oath, right? Well, I get putting in here about in our Constitution, the signature article, Article 7, done in convention by unanimous consent of the states present 17th day of September in the year of our Lord, 1787, and of the independence of the United States of America, 12th in witness thereof. And they signed it in the year of our Lord. Yep. 1787. And it also references our Declaration of Independence there, where, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That's where our rights come from. So here we see the year of our Lord mentioned and our Creator mentioned. And the word God is mentioned in the Declaration of Independence also. So I post in here somewhere the root cause of the problems we're experiencing in this country is secular, humanistic, progressive socialism. All right? So our Constitution references the Creator, and secular, humanistic, progressive socialism teaches against the Creator in school, in university. All right, this is the root cause of some of the things we're experiencing here. All right, the battle line is drawn that says our rights are endowed to us by our Creator, but we're teaching you that there is no Creator, so now where's your rights come from, right? Nobody gave them to you? Guess what? Nobody can take them away? Well, anybody can take them away, is what their basic argument is. Think about that. So that's why I label secular, humanistic, progressive socialism public enemy number one. It's opposite to the creed of our country, our Declaration of Independence. Then I put in this post a quote from the Humanist magazine, I believe it's from 1983, February 1983, and it's referred to as the it by the secular humanists whenever this is brought up a lot, this quote that I've got on my Facebook post. And President Reagan referenced this back when. And it's still there. This mindset is still the base of the secular, humanistic, progressive socialism that's being taught in the universities, high schools, junior highs, elementary schools, kindergartens, and preschools. Not all of them now, okay? The public ones. The backbone of it, the subliminal messages that we see derived in them. So on this post, there should be a link where you can go to the Secular Humanist website. Well, if not, I guess you're going to have to just get back to me. Just message me or say something in return, and I'll put the link up if it didn't come through on the copy and paste. All right, and check this out, because this is what the problem is, okay? Now, I also made some comments on another post from another person, and this similar information is there with the links. I know they're there. And maybe you read that. I just did that today also, first thing this morning. So down here in the conversation, I mentioned when we examine the profiles of the school shooters, we can see this root of secular humanism at the root of the problem. All right? That's a pretty serious accusation on my part. But I always say, hey, school shooters are school children. There is a problem in the schools. And Vermont schools are at the bottom of the list for problem solving. All right? They're pretty good at problem making. But problem solving, all right? We have a epidemic, a heroin epidemic in this state. Where does it begin? All right, we got some serious things to talk about. School shooters. You do the history of a school shooter. There is a website. I don't see it on this particular post, but I think it's schoolshooters.org or something. And they investigate the backgrounds of the school shooters. And you'll see, not all of them, but a number of them have had issues with people of God. And this recent one in Vermont, out of the Fairhaven area, did mention some secular humanistic views in his interview. All right, this is serious. If nobody's there as your root to keep you from doing anything except whatever's right in your own mind, we got a problem. All right? And I get into this pretty heavy, and I'm willing to get into it a bit heavier, because that's where we're going to have to go, because that's where the root cause of the problems are. You guys can all run around all you want, promising this and promising that, but until you come to the root of the problem, you just be futile running around, sounding like gong and brass or something, And, we got to go there. If you want to go there, vote for me. And if you want to just run around gong and brass, well, check some other things out then. But that's the root cause, folks. Our school children. You do this for a couple of generations and the country has changed. All right? Take a step back and look. All right? So when you teach that you do away with the Creator, therefore that entity that gave us our unalienable rights doesn't exist, you leave a hole. All right? And guess what's going to fill that hole? Whatever's rolling. Whatever wind, the doctrine, whatever floats by. As long as it's against the Creator that is in the year of our Lord, 1787, all right, that Creator, that in the year of that Lord, as long as it's against that Lord, it'll be allowed to flow in whatever realm it flows. All right? And we'll continue on that next, because that's where we're heading.